Have you ever noticed something small, something out of place, that made you wonder? In a small town, nestled by a winding river, there was a cafe that seemed to hum with life from dawn till dusk. It was a cozy place, always filled with the smell of coffee and the murmur of conversation. But there was one peculiar thing about it. Every single morning, the owner, a kind man named Mr. Harris, would place a single, empty chair right by the window. It stayed there even when the cafe was bustling and every other seat was taken. One day, a young man named Ethan, who had just moved to town, couldn't contain his curiosity any longer. He approached the counter and asked, "Sir, I've been meaning to ask, why do you always keep that one chair empty? You could earn more if you let someone sit there." Mr. Harris smiled, a soft, gentle expression that reached his eyes. "That chair," he said, his voice quiet, "isn't for earning, it's for remembering." He paused, his gaze drifting towards the empty seat by the window. "Years ago," he continued, "an old man used to sit there every morning, without fail. He wasn't wealthy or famous, but he had a smile for everyone. He'd talk to strangers, share a story, and always leave with a kind word for whoever needed it. One winter, he passed away. Quietly. He had no family or friends to mourn him, but he left behind something incredibly precious. The memory of his kindness." Ethan looked at the chair, now seeing it in a new light. He asked, "So, you kept the chair?" "For him," Mr. Harris nodded slowly. "I keep it for him, and for anyone who walks in here and might forget that a single, small act of kindness can completely change someone's day. That chair is a reminder that in this busy world, there is always room for goodness." The next morning, Ethan arrived at the cafe early. He walked over to the empty chair by the window, placed a fresh cup of coffee on the small table beside it, and whispered, "Good morning, sir." From that day on, that corner of the cafe never felt empty again. It was as if kindness itself had taken its permanent seat. The story reminds us that even when people are no longer with us, the kindness they shared stays behind. It fills the empty spaces in our lives, the ones we so often overlook, with warmth and light. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content that inspires. See you in the next one.